Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video, I'll be attempting to do dreadlocks on this straight-haired mannequin. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so here is what our mannequin is looking like before we begin, but I wanted to do a couple of things before I get started with the dreadlocks, okay? So let's begin. Okay, so right here, I'm just sectioning off the head because I'm going to cut everything pretty low and leave the top pretty long. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, first things first, I'm going to go with my shears because I'm going to take all the bulk out because I don't want it to get all caught up and gunked up in my clippers. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so right here, I'm just going with my longest length on my clippers, and I'm going to gradually keep going down with my clipper guards until I get to the length of hair that I want to have for this particular haircut, or hairstyle, should I say. Okay, so right here, I'm just finishing it off. I've gotten it pretty low, and I'm just making sure everything is nice and even. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so here's a general look of how I want the finished look to appear. I got a little bit more clipping to do, but that's what you see going on right here. Okay, so I decided to do like an ombre. I thought that might be a cute look. So just tossing in some foils. Okay, so here's what the hair is looking like after I've done the ombre. I want to keep the hair long because I want to trim those ends. So that's up next. Okay, so I'm just trimming the very ends because I want to keep it long because I saw online they were saying once you start doing the dreadlocks, the hair gets very short. So this is in preparation for that. Okay, so now that I've trimmed the ends, I'm going to go in with a color to kind of tone this hair color and make it look a lot neater. Okay, so I'm going in with my amber spice and I'm going to apply that to damp hair and sit underneath the dryer for 30 minutes on medium heat. And we're going to get started with this video. Okay, so the video I would like to mention in my video is the 3 ways to make instant dreadlocks by Gunther the Great. And I came across this video and I saw that he had 3 different ways. I'm doing the twist and rip, well, at least attempting to do that in the first few clips. So that's what you're going to see me doing here. And we're going to see what happens thereafter. So stay tuned. Okay, so I would like to first start off saying that I've never done dreadlocks before. I did it maybe one time on my little brother, but I'm not sure if I did a good job or not. I mean, he liked it when it was finished, but I haven't got like experience as far as like doing this and stuff like that. So anyway, to do the twist and rip, you basically twist the hair. I don't know how many twists you should do, but I was just going by feel. And then rip it basically is like taking 2 sections of hair and pulling them opposing each other in opposite directions and then twisting it again. So apparently it's supposed to get the hair to mat on itself. So that's what you see me attempting to do here. I wasn't sure I was doing it right or not because it had a lot of little poked out ends and I didn't quite like the way it looked once it was finished, but I figured it was a part of the process because he did mention that you could trim the sides all around to get rid of those spiky little ends, and then at the very end it's not like done because you can only go so far with twisting it and ripping it. So that's what you see here. Plus it's very loose at the root, which I'm going to attempt to fix that in this video my own way. Yeah, so this is what I was doing in order to get the final completed look that you're going to see at the end of the video. So just keep watching if you were interested in learning how I did it. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so if you would like to make a contribution to my videos, please make a contribution to my Cash App. I'll try to leave a link in the description section so you can check that out for yourself. Thanks. Okay, so right here, this is what the finished look of the twist and rip looks like once I got finished. I didn't too much like it. Here is a 360. So I'm going to try to do something that wasn't recommended in the video, so just continue watching. Okay, so I felt like the twist, it was kind of loose in certain places, so I decided to attempt to try to tease it a little bit more. Now this only helped to make it more pokey, like a little spiky on the ends. Because I didn't want to have to cut it, because I don't know. It feels like it's just weird to cut the ends. But it's so different from the rest of the hair. So anyway, that's what you see me doing here. I'm basically concentrating on the very ends. But you will see me go in the inside of the strands, the dread strand, and actually try to tease in there because I felt it was pretty loose. So just see what I'm doing here. And yeah, just keep watching. Okay, so right here, I'm attempting to do the palm rolling technique, and I don't think it's working out pretty well because, like I said, the hair is very pokey with the little ends and whatnot. But I must admit, once I did the little teasing thing, it came out and it looks a lot better to me. So the twist, the palm rolling here, I don't think it's doing much of anything. But I'll just show you what the finished look of this all looks like after I've teased it and everything. So as you can see here, it looks a lot better than just the rip and stitch or whatever it's called. So I feel I could do a little bit more, so I'm going to continue with this video. Okay, so I decided to get these crochet needles in different lengths. They have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so honestly, when I tried them, I was hurting my fingertips. Now, only thing that this thing did was actually make the actual thread itself thinner. And I'm not so sure I like that, because it actually makes it looks like made it look like she hardly had hair. I didn't too much like that. Basically, you put it in and you twist the hair, and then keep hooking the previous hair from the other side to the area where you twist it in order to get it to interlock with itself. And I found this very difficult, and it was hurting my fingertips, so I only did a couple of these, just as much as I could stand. So and it was very difficult to get it in and out. I don't see, like, I saw the video where some people would do that, and they were able to go in and out, in and out, in and out. How? I don't understand how, because I saw the video where you're supposed to twist in order to get it to twist and interlock within itself. And I just found it very difficult. So I guess maybe I'll just practice on another mannequin. Also, I felt like my patterns could have been a little bit better, but I did the very best that I could. And it still had those little spiky ends throughout the hair strand. And the very ends were very straight. The only way I could see that that would be corrected if you cut the ends. And but how far would you go up with the cut? You know what I mean? Because you're going to lose a lot of length, you know. So yeah, so that's what you see me doing with the crochet hook. And you have to be careful with this thing, because you can stab yourself. And you see videos with people going really fast. I would not suggest you do that. Just go slow until you get the hang of it. I think this is going to take a little bit more practice as far as like I'm concerned, but I thought it looked pretty cool on the video, so I decided to do it here. Okay, so right here, I'm going to attempt to use this tool right here in order to get the roots to lay down a little bit flatter, because they're kind of high. So I'm going to take this tool and take the ends of the hair and run it through, and then take the tool itself and loop it through the root area. Now, I attempted to do that on the ends, but then I realized that's a bad idea. So I took it apart, and I'm going to take it and do what it's supposed to be done. I'm going to start in the back, and then I'm going to loop it through it. I'm going to show you how I did it so that you can figure out what it is that I did. Okay, so that's just see me doing it. And as you can see here, I did it like in maybe a couple of different directions, and it actually gets the ends to lay flat, but it's going to always lay in that one direction, which I didn't too much care for. So as you can see, that looks a lot tighter, and it's not as loose. I'm showing you a comparison right there. So I'm going to do it again, apparently, and hopefully you can see what it is that I'm trying to do here. So there you go. That's what I did. I tried to loop it. Apparently I didn't like that, so I just kept it like it was. Okay, so here's the finished look. Honestly, I'm not too pleased with the outcome. I felt like it looks kind of like, I don't know, I just wasn't too happy about it. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below about whether or not you like the end result. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.